It's time. Harry and Meghan sink into terrible crisis after hearing first plan of future King Charles. Prince Charles' plans for a stripped-down monarchy became the firing line for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who felt that their son should have been given a royal title, claims a royal expert. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were reportedly offended by Prince Charles's desire to slim down the monarchy after ascending the throne, according to a royal commentator. Neil Sean claimed that the plans to reduce the number of working royals caused the Sussexes to realise how far down the pecking order they would become in the future of the British monarchy. Royal commentator Neil Sean alleged, "This is apparently what really offended Prince Harry and the then actress Meghan Markle. This is because his plans, Prince Charles, for a stripped-down monarchy were let slip to the once royal couple. They then realised just how far down the pecking order they would become, particularly under the King Charles reign. So let me explain. As we know, thank you to the 1917 Act, Her Majesty was able to give titles to all of Prince William's children, and naturally, as you can imagine, Meghan Markle along with Prince Harry, felt that baby Archie would receive a prince title. Even though, as we've said many times on the show before, titles mean nothing to people like Meghan Markle. After all, she's used to celebrity, clearly forgetting that we're not talking celebrity, we're talking the British monarchy. This apparently was the firing line and one of those heated conversations. We're not quite sure whether it was between Prince Harry, and Meghan, or simply Prince Harry and Charles together, but whatever, that was really the tipping point of where they felt they would always be below in the pecking order of the British monarchy. Prince Charles has made it clear since the 1990s that he believes in modernising the monarchy, which would include reducing the number of royals who are dependent on the sovereign grant. The future king has placed a heavy emphasis on a core group of senior royals, including Prince William and Prince George, who are in direct line to the throne. During the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey, they spoke of their confusion at the decision to not grant their son, Archie Harrison, a royal title. At the time of Archie's birth in 2019, it was announced that he would be styled as Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, with no royal title attached to his name. Reports at the time suggested that the couple had opted not to give him a title, in order to provide a more normal upbringing. However, the Sussexes later claimed that the decision was taken out of their hands. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were both considered important figures within the royal circle ahead of their departure in 2020. The couple announced in January 2020 that they would be withdrawing from their roles as senior working royals, and would strive to become financially independent. Since then, they have relocated to California and have conducted a number of high-profile interviews where they have openly criticized the royal family. During their tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey in March, Prince Harry spoke of his relationship with Prince Charles, saying he felt really let down by his father's handling of the situation. Under royal rules laid down by King George V in the letters patent, Archie will be entitled to become OHRH when the Prince of Wales becomes the king, and therefore he would be a grandchild of the monarch. Only Prince George, who in the direct line of succession, was originally entitled to be a prince. However, the Queen stepped in to ensure that all the Cambridge children would be on equal footing. Meghan Markle told Oprah, they didn't want him to be a prince or princess, not knowing what the gender would be, which would be different from protocol, and said that he wasn't going to receive security. Whilst the Duchess said she understood the downside of being granted a royal title, she continued, I have a lot of clarity on what comes with the titles, good and bad, and, from my experience, a lot of pain. I wouldn't wish pain on my child, but that is their birthright to then make a choice about. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced they would be stepping away from the royal family in January 2020. Since then, they have relocated to California, where they currently reside in Montecito with their two children, Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana. Archie